My name is Olivia, and I am a stay-at-home mom. I live happily with my husband, Liam, and my daughter, Emily. On this day,
Hey, I bought some Shinjin mochi cakes. Would you like some?
thanks, I feel like it's been so long since I've had one.
What's a Shinjin mochi?
It's a sweet rice cake that Shinjin was a great admirer of.
There's a story about the origin of the sweet soybean flour rice cake.
Is it a kanako mochi?
Not only that, they put molasses on it.
The mochi is also sweet, so the combination of the three is very delicious.
Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet.
Emily likes sweets, right? I thought she would like it.
Thank you, Daddy. Eat it, eat it. Thank you, Daddy. Why did you take them out of the container?
Oh, these are supposed to be served in their plastic wrappers and then eaten with honey. And then we wrap these up and rub them.
Whoa. Mom, Dad is playing with the food.
It's amazing when you see it for the first time. There's also a way to eat rice cakes by lifting them up and putting molasses in them. Shall we try that?
Yes, Emily, I don't want to play with the food, so let's do that.
No, this is also a proper way to eat.
And so the three family members live happily together, but in fact, they have a certain problem. Well, now that I have dropped Emily off safely at kindergarten, I have to go home and do some housework.
Oh, Olivia. You're free today, right?
We have another mommy group today. Come on over.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not free today.
What are you talking about? We can't start without Olivia.
Anyway, you have to come. We'll meet in front of the station at 11 o'clock.
Oh, hey. She's gone. Cynthia and Sharon, two mommy friends I met in kindergarten, approached me. They urged me to join them for lunch, and I was reluctant, but…
Phew, I ate. I can't eat anymore.
Yes, I'm full.
Yes, it was delicious. I think it's time to pay the bill.
I know. Oh no, I forgot my wallet.
Oh, me too. I'm such a klutz.
Oh, you too, again?
Sorry, I always forget. Thanks for your friendship. See you later.
Oh, hey, you too. Oh, you too. I always have to pay for myself for some reason. Cynthia and Sharon never returned the money. I had to be patient not to ruin our friendship. And after a few days… Oh, you are going abroad?
Yes, Sharon and I were talking about where we wanted to go. So we decided that if we were going to go, we should all go together as a family.
Olivia's family has someone who works in the aircraft industry, right? Since we're such good friends, can we make a reservation or something? Please.
Yeah, well, I'll just check with them.
Yay. Thank you, Olivia.
I was surprised at the suddenness of the project, but I was in favor of taking Emily on an overseas trip, so I discussed it with Liam. And then, on the morning of our departure… That's strange, the meeting place is supposed to be this cafe.
Mamoru and Sachi, you're late.
Oh, phone call. Hello, Cynthia? I'm waiting for you at the cafe. Where are you?
Pooh, ahahaha. Olivia really at the cafe, Sharon.
Really? I'm so funny that you fell for it.
We're meeting at the cafe, right?
Yes, unfortunately. We're already at the airport.
If we take it so easy, we'll be late, won't we?
Oh, the airport. Why did you go to the airport before?
I think you're done here. Thanks for all your hard work.
Thank you for booking the flight. I know it must have been expensive, but I can't believe you can't go.
You didn't book me just to get me a flight.
Oh, really? You're not worth anything else, are you? You're a housewife who doesn't know how hard we work.
Yes, this is a trip for us working housewives, right? Oh yeah, and I've already blocked your line, so you'll never have to deal with us again.
Oh no.
Well, we're going to enjoy Guam in style.
Adios.
Cynthia and Sharon had planned the trip with the intention of making me an outcast from the beginning. I was shocked at first, but then I remembered what had happened, and my anger reached its peak. Then I decided to make a plan. And after a while, I got a call from
Olivia, help me. It's help me.
Oh my, I thought you said you weren't going to get involved anymore.
Well, this is not the time to say that. I was charged $100,000 for the procedure to get on the plane. There must be some mistake.
Oh, we chartered a plane for this trip. It's a charter, so I'm sure they'll charge that much.
Did you charter a plane?
What kind of person would charter a plane for a family vacation? You must think you're the head of state or something.
Of course not. The charter plane will be free when I'm there. It's just that I'm not there right now, so if you want to get on it, you'll have to pay.
What? Wait, what do you mean? Are you in shock, like you broke something?
No, seriously, how can $100,000 be free?
Oh, we're also at the airport, so we'll travel that way. Well, have a nice day. With that, we hung up and went to the boarding process. Then, as Liam and Emily and I were about to go to the boarding gate,
Olivia, I finally found you. Earlier, you said it was free, but you're going to pay for it anyway, right? Well, let's make you pay for the plane you rented.
You booked the plane, didn't you? Then you should be the one to pay for it.
I'm sorry, what are you really talking about? As I told you, the plane is free if I am there, so if I am not there, you have to pay. If you can't pay, that means your trip is over and you can't travel abroad, okay?
Well, nobody can afford to pay that much. You don't have to pay for the flight anymore, you saved your life.
Hey, Cynthia, I knew you were wrong.
Well, I mean, what's the point otherwise?
Because I called my father earlier and got him to change it to say that the passengers are only my family.
Father-in-law is the captain of the plane. So we were supposed to go on the plane father-in-law provided.
I'm looking forward to that trip in the sky.
What is this? Why can't we go on this trip?
I'm having so much fun.
Don't be silly. This is what happens when you use Olivia in a good way.
This is your punishment for trying to leave us.
Wait a minute, you two. That was just a little joke.
I'm sorry, and I apologize. Please take us with you.
Don't think that apologizing will solve everything.
Even if Olivia forgives you, I won't. Okay, Emily, let's take a trip to heaven.
Oh, let's go.
As we were about to board the plane without Cynthia and Sharon, who suddenly changed her mind.
Hey, wait a minute.
Just because you left me behind, that is not too much of a quirk.
Yes, it is. My husband was looking forward to this.
This plane already carries our hopes. Are you throwing that away?
Are you done with this? I told you to stop screwing around. Emily was looking forward to going on this trip with you.
Emily, I like Mamru and Sachi.
I'm not going on a trip with someone who just used me and isn't my friend anymore.
There are no other flights to Guam. Just put me on it.
We booked the hotels and stuff over there. If we don't do something, we'll have to pay cancellation fees.
Oh, that's too bad. We have to pay cancellation fees for a hotel we can't go to.
Oh no. Don't look at me like I have nothing to do with this.
Once you're on top, you start acting like you're the boss. How can you, a housewife, be a charter at all?
My father gave me a free charter ticket a long time ago. I was saving it, but I thought if Emily and her friends could go with us. So I thought I would take the plunge and use it this time.
What? You have something so good. Then give it to me.
You're really not listening to me. I can't use it if Olivia doesn't have it. Just give it up.
For using me so much and making me a laughingstock. For making Emily sad and crying. I will never forgive you. And so, our firm rejection.
What are you going to do? I told him I'd buy him some souvenirs from Guam at work. If I go home empty-handed, I'll be the laughingstock of the company for the rest of my life.
Oh, I'm the same way. I told you it's not a good idea to leave it. I told you that, and you guys.
What? What are you talking about? You two were in the mood. You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, where are Mamoru and Sachi? I haven't seen them for a while.
Of course, they left them with their parents. I didn't bring them here.
I thought it would be cheaper to leave her with fewer people, and I can't take care of her when I'm on vacation.
I'm afraid of getting involved in something overseas.
Yeah, I don't care what happens to us, but the kids.
I see. Mamoru and Sachi are not here.
You're going abroad. Why did you leave them behind? If you're worried about safety, you should have taken precautions beforehand. On the contrary, you say it's cheaper and you can't take care of them.
What? It's all just facts.
We just managed the risk. Why do you have to be so angry with us?
What did Mamoru and Sachi say when they heard you were going away? I think they feel lonely because you are leaving them behind.
I explained to them that it's not safe for them.
He was a bit fidgety at first, but in the end he understood.
This is just you guys pushing your own agenda on us. Besides, weren't they worried about you going to that dangerous place?
Well.
Ours started to get really limp after we heard that.
You know, well, our overseas trip was canceled. Isn't that a good thing?
It can't be good. We've been looking forward to this for so long.
Give us back our excitement and thrill.
Ha! I'm so tired of you. Oh, and now I have a husband. Both of you, when I get back, you're going to pay for my lunch replacement this time.
Ha, ha. What are you talking about now?
No, I don't understand what you mean by replacing my lunch.
Oh, you mean the money you made me pay because you forgot your wallet? I have the receipts, and everything I ordered is on my phone. Well, that's about 100,000 each.
100,000. Hey, Cynthia, what's this all about? You've been fleecing people's wallets?
Haha, are you cheating me? Of course not. I come from a family that gives you free airline tickets. What's wrong with someone with money buying you a drink?
Sharon, didn't you say you ate at a cheap place with your mom's friends? How come we are on the hook for this amount of money?
Didn't you hear what Cynthia said? That's how much she can afford. You know what they say, money is good for everything. If you want, you should be praised for helping to keep this country's economy going.
Cynthia and Sharon's husbands turned blue in the face when they saw how Cynthia and Sharon had reopened.
Olivia and Liam, we apologize.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know this was happening.
No, you don't have to apologize, just give back what you have to give back.
Yes, I will definitely pay you back for this, even if I have to work my wife.
I'm going to give them a hard time.
What? You want me to work? Do you want me to work?
Hey, that's not fair.
Shut up. You're the one who got us into this mess in the first place because you have a rotten gut.
I'm going to correct you, even if you cry and scream, be prepared.
Oh no! Hey Olivia, you have to keep these people quiet.
You feel sorry for us, don't you? Please.
I don't want to, this time. It's not just me, it's my husband, Emily, and my father. I'm not going to let this go, so please be very sorry.
Make sure you apologize to Mamoru and Sachi.
Wait a minute. I'm going to apologize to my wife, so can't you forgive me just this once?
I'll even pay for lunch. At least for the trip.
Didn't you hear what Emily said? You better go back to your kids.
Please, Olivia! I promise I won't get involved in anything from now on.
So please just take me on this trip.
I don't have the heart to show mercy to someone who only sees others as tools. At best, you should reflect on this incident and change your mind, then goodbye for life.
Have a nice day. See you.
And so we left the four of us hanging on the floor and went on our overseas trip. When we returned home after enjoying our trip, our lunch money was refunded. Since then, Cynthia and Sharon have returned home disappointed. Everywhere we went, including kindergarten and work, we were asked if our trip had been cancelled. Since we were the only ones on an overseas trip, they were forced to tell us what had happened. We repeatedly told them the reason and were taken aback. Cynthia and Sharon were told by friends of other mothers, and Ryan and Gary were told by their coworkers. Cynthia and Sharon were met with blank stares from other mothers, and Ryan and Gary were met with blank stares from their coworkers. They were now seen in a negative light, and it became difficult for them to stay in the house. They had to move far away from home. And as for our family,
That was fun, wasn't it?
Ufufu, Emily, talk about that again.
Well, it's been a while since I've been excited, so I know exactly how you feel.
The ocean was so beautiful.
You could see my dad making funny faces in the water.
That was just me fighting the pain in my eyes, okay?
It was fun to see all the pink mane and stuff.
It was hard with my dad making weird noises everywhere we went.
I think someone saw it and called the police.
It was kind of funny when we went to the police station on the other side of the country.
That was the only time I really thought about what I was going to do, but now it's a good memory.
No, I'm still recovering from that. They were really scary, you know? They really suspected that I was doing something dangerous.
My dad needs to be a little quieter, or I'll get hurt.
I think he learned his lesson after that.
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea where the line goes wrong, so I'll be fine next time.
Well, don't worry, Dad. I'd like to see what other countries do.
No. So they don't catch me again.
After that, we went back to our usual routine. Emily seemed to have really enjoyed her trip abroad, and lately, she is always talking about her trip. We had a really good time playing in the ocean and seeing a lot of things. One thing that chilled my liver was when Liam was taken away in a police car. In the end, nothing went wrong, and we were able to show the police station a little bit of the service. Apparently, Liam was aware that he had made a strange noise, which was a bad idea, and he was about to get caught again. I think the worst thing he did was to keep screaming in surprise when the police came. I will tell you about that next time. So my family and I enjoy our time together as a family, mixing the spice of thrills with the peace of everyday life.